Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here today. We're joined by Council Member Mark Manna, and we're going to talk about some of the things that are going on in our economic development field. And the news for today, it's not just the IDAs who are giving away unwise tax breaks to big corporations that don't need them, and of course don't promote the economic growth of our region. Right over my right shoulder here is the Walmart Corporation. We know Walmart doesn't have a good reputation for paying high wages. We know that their employees don't get paid enough, so they're on Medicaid, they're on food stamps. But here's the news for today. Walmart also got a generous tax break to build this building. It's something called the 485 program. It was a program designed to help out businesses who want to invest in their community and help to grow their businesses. But by doing so, we would create a higher assessment on their property taxes, so we would freeze their property values. The 485B allows a phase-in of the increase to their property taxes over 10 years. So it gives them a tax break. So you take Walmart, for example. They weren't taxed at full value for a period of 10 years. Adds up to $128,000. That's the tax bill for 50 Erie County taxpayers. There's a house right next to Walmart. If that house puts an addition on, they're paying full taxes. But somehow, the mega corporation doesn't have to pay the taxes. Certainly a huge company like Walmart, which pays incredibly low wages and makes billions of dollars of profit a year, does not need a break on their property taxes. And the residents of Erie County are footing the bill. Luckily, there's a mechanism in place in state law which would allow Erie County to decide which businesses in which areas would be eligible for these types of tax breaks. Erie County has the authority. It can and it should create an advisory board to oversee the distribution of the 485B tax breaks. The Erie County Advisory Board should set the rules to say that this tax exemption should be reserved for businesses that actually invest in our local economies, businesses that pay good wages. For their construction of this building, Walmart is saving over $128,000 in property taxes. This money could have gone to 3 different places. It could have gone to parks. It could have been used to train workers for jobs in the new environment with our new economy. And it could have been used for property tax relief. Make no mistake about it. The Walmart tax break was equal to the tax bill of 50 Erie County residents. And I'm sure those Erie County residents would have preferred to pay less in taxes rather than having to pay more in taxes to foot the tax break that we gave to Walmart. So creating an advisory board to oversee the allocation of the 485B exemption will be a win-win for our economy and for economic fairness. And today, Member Mark Manna and I have written to the chair of the Erie County Legislature urging the creation of an advisory panel, which the legislator can do under state law. The state gives each county broad authority on how to use these tax breaks. We expect them to use them in a manner that actually promotes economic growth. Right now, Erie County does not have a strategic plan to implement these tax breaks, and we hope that this will spur the legislature to action to creating a panel to make sure that these tax breaks only go to promote real economic growth and not to give more tax breaks to Walmart or other huge corporations in Erie County that are become the recipients of our tax dollars. I'd like to ask Mark Manna to come up. Mark's been a leader on economic fairness, but also he's been a very good leader in asking questions about how are we using our tax subsidies and what are we as a community getting out of our tax subsidies. Thanks, Mark. You're welcome.
Thank you, Assemblyman. Thank you for all who came here today. Handing out corporate welfare to the largest company in the world while Amherst residents are working harder to make ends meet is ludicrous. The 485B exemption must be reformed so we can stop handing out big tax breaks to companies that didn't ask for them and don't need them. Erie County can be a leader on this issue, and we need an advisory board to be created right away. Assemblyman Ryan and I co-authored a letter to the chairman of the Erie County legislature. I just want to read the last sentence, the last article of this letter. It says the Erie County Legislature should act quickly to reform how the 485B property tax exemption is handed out in Erie County. We all know that we should not be giving out tax breaks to companies like Walmart. The creation of an advisory board will be a positive step towards real reform. Please let us know if we can be of any assistance, and we look forward to hearing from you. Like Mr. Ryan said, economic development is key. Creating tax incentives for companies that promote high-wage jobs, sustainable jobs, is vitally important. A lot of people at these Walmarts are on welfare, they're on food stamps, and the money should be circulated in this community. They should be paying their fair share of taxes, just like every other county resident is paying their fair share of taxes. In addition to the tax breaks they received, the Amherst Police responded 420 times to calls at this Walmart in 1 year. I had the Amherst Police do an analysis of the cost of providing police services to one Walmart in Amherst. It was approximately $140,000. That's an additional cost, a hidden cost, that taxpayers are subsidizing the largest corporation in the world for. They don't need these breaks, they don't deserve them, and it needs to be changed.